Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel of mprugs.com. My name is Mike. I'm the moderator in the series of videos that is all about not just Persian rugs, but handmade carpets from around the world. I welcome you to our YouTube channel and I hope you and your family are doing well. In this video today, I want to feature two beautiful, almost like paintings, but these are actual handmade carpets. One is a Turkish art piece. The other one is a Persian, a Tabriz art piece. I'm going to showcase both of these, and these are this is the second part of a video series that where in the first part I showed you, and the link is below in the description, how the type of nuts that is used to handmade carpets, how it can affect the design and how a handmade carpet, how it looks. For example, we have this gorgeous, beautiful, this is a Tabriz Persian rug. This is silk foundation. It has about 400 knots per square inch. It's what's known as a 60 rug. But as you can see from the distance, and the camera is about 2 meters. Yeah, it's about 2 meters from the carpet. You can see the detailing. The detailing is made possible not just by the extraordinary skills of the weavers and how the rugs are made, but also by the type of nut. This is something that you will typically not find in 99% of Persian rugs. With certain types of wool combination with silk, and when you also have the weaving technique, a style of knottage that is known as the Turkish knot, it allows the weavers to make carpets where they can then literally trim the top and almost like carve them. And I'm going to explain that to you in a minute. So in this video, like I said, this is the second part. I showed you in the first part 3 different types of Persian rugs. And again, I used the pictorial pieces to show you how the type of knots can affect the looks of the carpets. And and like I said, this was I had to showcase these 2 beautiful pieces because here you have a 400 knot per square inch silk foundation Tabriz rug. This is something that's almost like a painting. It could be something like from Venice or Mediterranean throughout. I want to say it could be Morocco. It could be obviously because of the gondolas and everything. I'm looking at Venice, but then I noticed that the clothing that the folks are wearing, and I'm almost thinking this could also be like a small, maybe Turkish village. Maybe there is some significance with a church in the back. Obviously, it could be Italian. I'm looking, so there's all kinds of history. There's all kinds of features. But what is really just absolutely, it's like a painting. Like I said, I really can't tell you. If you look at some of my other videos, you'll see that I have feature a lot of videos. I've made several where I show you how to hang carpets, how to frame them. And we talk about the pictorial pieces, and this is just a perfect example of what I refer to as a Persian rug, when it becomes art. This is why a lot of my clients with these types of rugs are typically hung on walls, obviously, but oftentimes a lot of my clients, they will also have them custom framed or put behind glass. And this is, like I said, this is something where if you take away the fringes and you just had it hanging up, people from, from a distance, they will look at it and they say, wow, that's a beautiful painting. It literally has those features. And when I get behind the camera and I show you the close-ups, and also the links to the rugs are below in the description, you're going to be absolutely dumbstruck by the fact that this is all handmade and this is hand woven. This is not a painting. It's just absolutely amazing. But like I said, this is a 60 Raj Tabriz rug. Now, over here to my right, this is something that means, this goes straight to my heart. For those of you that have subscribed, that have followed me on YouTube, you know I have a personal fetish for the Turkish, especially the Ozipek pieces. Well, here is a Hereke Ozipek, and I'm just, because of its small size, I'm actually just going to put up a picture. As you can see by the picture, the problem is I'm by myself. I don't have anyone behind the camera that can literally zoom. I do everything here on my own. And so because of it, I cannot talk to you and have someone else zoom in. So I'm going to have to get behind the camera in a minute when I do the close-ups. This beautiful, just absolutely amazing Hereke Ozipek. When I saw this and I had the opportunity to purchase it, I jumped on it. For those of you that are into the Turkish, or if you're into the silk rugs, you know what the name Ozipek means. It's one of those workshops that unfortunately no longer around, and this is a 15-15 quality, 15 knots per centimeter. It translates into, and this is extreme, just think about it. When you look at the picture here, see how, just imagine this is handmade, and these are both Turkish knots, so these are double knotted. Just think about imagine an extremely skilled artisan, and they are artists. 15 knots per centimeter, that equates to, if you translate that into kpsi, of over 1,400 knots per square inch. Now you will also know why these are as expensive as they were back when they were made. For the amount of money that the original buyer purchased this very small rug, and like I said, I'm going to be focusing on the details in a minute, but just so you know, he could have bought himself a car for the amount of money that he spent, that the original buyer purchased this rug for. It's just absolutely phenomenal, the amount of work. This is also why the silk rugs, the genuine Hereke pieces, they tend to be very small pieces. One of the reasons for it is because of the labor cost. You have a small rug that has 1,400 knots per square inch. Well, even on a small rug like this, you're talking about a rug that is what, 30 centimeters by 45? This is like 10 inch, like 11 inch by maybe 16, 17 inches. You're talking about 6 months worth of labor. This is not something that you can just create. But the detailing in the Turkish Hereke rugs, and the reason why I featured the two of them in this video is both of them are made with what is known as a Turkish knot, and the detailing that you're able to produce, you're able to give the rugs a depthness and a solidness that you genuinely really can get out of what is known as the Persian knot, like in the Isfahans and in some of the other types of carpets. And yes, of course, there are exceptions to the rule. But The reason why I chose these two pieces, obviously this piece, like some of the other pictorial pieces that I have featured, like in the previous video with the horse, it's a level on its own. The same here. When I saw this and I saw the detailing of the parrot, as you can see, it's just absolutely breathtaking. For people that are into Persian rugs, for people that appreciate them as art pieces, this is obviously something that that to me should be part of a collection. So I wanted to showcase these two pieces. Now I'm going to do what I always do, get behind the camera. I'm going to show you some of the features because these are just amazing types of handmade rugs. Again, just want to let you know. First of all, if you enjoy our channel and you like to see more videos and be updated when the new ones come out, please hit that subscribe button or like us. It helps us out and we appreciate it. Also, links, everything is in the description. And just as I've gotten today, again, when I woke up this morning, I got 2 emails from viewers who had questions about rugs that they have. And this channel of mine, it's a hobby. It's a lot of fun. I love doing it, and I love how people, the response that I've gotten from viewers like you. Below is a link to a video that shows you how to ask me questions. And I know this may seem a bit odd, but I've been getting a lot of questions from viewers about the carpets that they're looking at or that they own or that they inherited. And they're not too sure what they have. And I have absolutely no problems answering any questions that you may have. But please watch the video. It shows you what type of pictures I need and the size of the pictures and everything. And that really makes it easy for me to give you a quick answer. I like to be straightforward. If I don't have the answer, I'll let you know that I don't have it. But if you are able to watch the video before you ask me the questions, then you know how I need the pictures and everything, so I can give you a quick answer. Because like I said, I obviously help my family between the business and my own personal life. I try to answer as many of your questions as I can, and that really helps me out by getting the information in the right manner. So I'm going to get behind the camera now, show you the details, and then I'm going to come back later and say my final goodbyes to you. So here I am with the close-ups, and I'm just going to start out with the Tabriz, as you can see here. And I'm just going to, if this was framed, imagine what the rug would look like. It would be like a painting. And as you can see here, just looking at it, the camera is now about 1 meter in front. And I deliberately did not light up the warehouse because even though with the horrible lighting that we have, the detailing is absolutely amazing. And as you can see here, in the previous video, I showed you the picture of how the rugs, the Tabriz rugs, how they're able to make the rugs give it a 3D effect. So it looks like the wall here is actually, some of the bricks are, it feels like it's layered. These are carvings of, this is silk. And after it was woven in, it was literally carved. And as you can see in the picture, this is an old picture right there of my mother standing. This is about 20 years old. I used the same picture in my previous video, but you can see the detailing of the rug. And the carving tool, it's almost like a barber. This is like a hair clipper. But what is it's used to basically put indents into the silk So it's like it's been carved, and it gives it this 3D look. I mean, I wish you were here right now and just run your hand over it. You can also see it, for example, right here. The little staircases. I don't know what these are, but these are thicker, higher than what looks like the wood, the planks. And so the same with the people. If you notice up close, they have what it looks like a little shadow. And that is what is the weaving technique. And a lot of this is made possible by the Turkish knot. I mean, the detailing, it's just, like I said, and this is something I can just go on and on and on about. And like I said, for people that are into Persian rugs, this is the type of pictorial rug. I mean, a lot of my clients, they absolutely go crazy over these types of rugs. And so just wanted to point this out to you. Like I said, this is a 40 ruch, this is a 60 ruch Tabriz rug. We have silk foundation, so the fringes are all silk. And everything about it, this is what you would typically expect to see in a high quality Tabriz rug, a Persian rug. But now you can also see the differences. For example, I've made videos where I talk about the price differences. You can have a Tabriz rug of this quality and it would be half the price. And because of the level of the detailed artwork, it's not just the workmanship that went into weaving the rug. After it was woven, to get the rug to look the way it does, the sky and everything, you literally have to have another master sit there for God knows how much time and just do these just tiniest of detailing. And this is literally what you're paying for. So this is a beautiful example of a Persian rug that is like a painting. And then, like I said, on the other end, we have this amazing Turkish Hereke Ozipek, also made with the Turkish knot. And like I said, when I saw this, and I'm just going to zoom in, obviously, take a look at the Parrot. I mean, the detailing. And this is made possible due to the combination of the extreme fine quality, the 1515 quality. And remember, as I showed you earlier with the measuring tape, 1515 quality, I cannot say it often enough. We're talking about a rug that has over 2 million knots per square meter. And like I said, there is our Hereke Ozipek signature. This is unfortunately the kind of art that is really no longer found since workshops like the Ozipeks were basically decimated when the cheaper influx of the Chinese Herekes basically took over the Turkish market. And I made a lot of videos about them. And feel free to look over them where I show you the differences between the Chinese and the Turkish silk rugs and everything else. So there you have the close-ups of these two beautiful pieces. As I had promised you, for those of you who watched the previous video, and I'm going to put the links and everything below. So I'm going to see you again here now with my final words. Well, I hope this video was something that you enjoyed. Again, it's my pleasure to bring you these videos to you. If you have questions, as I mentioned earlier, feel free to visit us at mprugs.com. There is the link to my email where you can email me any pictures of rugs that you may have. And like I said, the video below in the description shows you how I need the information. So I'm going to be coming back to you with many more videos to come. In the meantime, I wish you and your family the very best and look forward to hopefully bringing, The next one in a few days. So best wishes, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.